And welcome to a morning edition of the Nashville Junior Predators going against the Junior Canes this morning. Hopefully this game's going to be a lot better than the Super Bowl was last night.
That was boring.
Man, that game was boring. Kind of what I anticipated. Pretty low scoring and
I turned it off at halftime. I don't even know what the final was.
yeah.
I knew who won.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is annoying. Yes. Yes, I agree. Did you make any bets?
I did. I bet on your one guy until his touchdown got pulled back. Oh, it was. I was like, ah!
So annoying. And he wins MVP too.
Luckily, I make pretty low wager bets.
So I was on a football board and that garbage touchdown that they scored at the end when the Patriots scored. If they wouldn't have scored there and it would have ended at that score, I would have won $1,000. Yeah.
Yeah, a little situation over here. Still a little microphone.
Here we go. The start of the third game. Junior Preds need to win this game to make it to the championship. They've got the Junior Canes from Carolina. Carolina is 0-2 so far this tournament. They have lost to the Atlanta Phoenix and the Nashville Flyers. Junior Preds doing their team prayer before the game. Getting pumped up, getting ready to hopefully come out flying and do some good. Right now, it looks like we only got 2 refs. I don't know if the other refs are going to show up. Hopefully they're just getting their uniforms on. But otherwise, it might be just dealing with a couple of refs today. Yep, here we go. Starting off with E. Smith, E. Moore, and Duke at forwards. With Curtis and Lawson, man in the blue line. Going up, and here we go. Ethan Moore wins the faceoff. Bouncing around in the neutral zone. Gets it back to Lawson. Lawson gets it up to E. Moore. E. Moore just gets it deep. Carolina looking to break it out. E. Moore is able to keep it in. Ethan Smith and E. Moore get it deep. Ethan Smith tries to find Duke. Duke gets it, shoots. Oh, what a good play. Nice save by the Canes. Gonna switch it up here and gonna go with Sidney McDavid, Ollie and Hudson, with Logan and Bryce back at the point. Flyers come through with it on the neutral zone. Get tied up by Logan. Logan is able to get the Canes offsides. Nice little pass by Bryce. Canes back into the zone. Junior Prez looking to break it out. No ice. Hudson behind the net. Ties up his man. Wins the puck battle. Throws it out front. Oh, Ollie can't find it. Gets out to Bryce. Bryce throws it on net. Goes behind. Number 88 for the Canes. Reverses it behind his own net. Good play by Bryce to keep it in. But it trickles out. One-on-one. Bryce with a good back check. Gets it over to Hudson. Hudson tips it to Logan. Tries to get out the scrum on the half wall. Comes out to the point. Ooh, nice shot. Goes just wide. Another keep in by the Canes, but it comes over to Ollie. Ollie ices the puck. Back in the defensive zone for a draw. How you doing, buddy? We got Matt Abernathy and Marcus Newman here, along with Janelle Wolf and Paula Abernathy, giving me some color commentating. All right, we got Chase Wagers on the draw. He's out there with Huddy and Drew, I think. Yeah. Puck goes into the half wall. A little scrum, looking for it. Comes out to Drew. Drew Drew gets it up to Joe. Joe coming in with speed into the zone. Joe, shot on and goes wide. Nice save by the Canes. Chase into the corner. Behind the net. Back to Heath. Heath gets it up to Corey. Corey comes down into the corner. Keeps it in the net zone. Oh, big hit on Heath. Junior Preds are offside. But they get it back in. Chase gets it over. Comes into the zone. Chase. Nice little shot. Ooh. Tricked. But the goalie's able to freeze it. Offensive zone draw. Going with Dex, Seth, and Gage. Curtis and Lawson at the point. Dex on the draw. Dex wins it back cleanly over to Curtis. Curtis shoots, blocked into the corner. Canes get possession, coming out. Goes into the neutral zone. Canes just dump it in. Zach saves it behind his net. Gives it to Lawson. Lawson up to Gage. Gage chips it out to Dex. Here comes Dex. Dex and Seth. Just goes over the net. Good play. Back to Seth. Seth gets it over to the half wall. Over to Gage. Just misses it. As Seth keeps it in. Canes just flip it on down. Will not be icing as it goes on net. Lawson back to retreat as the Canes get it up to Gage. Gage gets it over to Dex. Dex! Another almost score by Seth. Just pushes it wide. Just two great A scoring opportunities. Seth just needs to wake up and find that puck a little bit cleaner. 12 minutes. I forgot to start the clock. 12 minutes and 55 seconds. I'm going to have to adjust that in a second here. All right. Logan. Almost in. And hits the pipe. Duke gets it over to Emore. Emore loses it. Canes coming out of the zone. Canes come deep. But Bryce is back there to win that puck battle. Duke turns it over on the blue line. Logan is back there to battle with the big guy from Carolina. Emore gets it up to E. Smith. E. Smith makes a nice move to get around. Gets it deep. Toe drags around the guy, but loses the puck. Right back in. And the Canes back in, but Bryce is able to take and get it back down. Nice play by Logan. Logan, little chip into the zone. Battle for it in the neutral zone. That looked like that hit somebody on the bench. Connor McDavid into the zone. Pressure in with Duke. Nice turnover by Joe. Joe. Just goes wide. Nice shot right on. Gets it back to Duke. Duke shoots. Another save. Joe into the corner. Into Hudson. Hudson. Back to Kyle. Kyle gets up to Corey. Corey's shot's blocked into the corner. Hudson's pass is blocked, but he gets it back. Hudson, nice little shot from the side. Goes into the corner, though. Joe pinches, able to keep it down. Sidney McDavid over there, getting it into the corner. Nice little play by Hudson. Get it in. Fans on the shot. Goes into the corner. Kyle's there. Kyle gets it over to Ollie. Ollie. Is able to keep it in. Gets it back over to Kyle in the corner. Kyle's looking for Hudson. Not there. So he's patiently waiting. Like the professional that he is. Great shot by Corey. Good play by Sidney McDavid to get it up to the point. Nice shot by Corey. Let's see here. It is 10 minutes and 20 seconds. Chase Wagers on the draw. Chase. Back to Curtis. Curtis gets it over to Drew. Drew goes behind the net. Over to Heath. Heath in the corner. Tied up, but it gets it over to Chase. Chase shoots. Another save. Oops. Oh, you know what? This is a backwards. Oh, shit. 10 minutes and 6 seconds. Junior Preds. There we go. All right, got my clock figured out here. All right. Junior Cadence coming out of the zone, but Curtis is there to get it back to Chase. Chase comes in, shoots. Oh, another glove save. It was going wide, but it was a good save. Coming back with Dex and Gage and Seth. We got Logan and Bryce. Junior Cades get kicked out of the face-off, going against number one face-off man by Dex. Dex gets cleanly back to Logan. Logan, DDD to Bryce. Bryce with the shot. Oh! You got Seth just manhandling kids in front of the net. But Lance is like, I'm a D-League hockey player, and I don't like that. Junior Canes going on the power play. Nine minutes and 3 seconds left. Penalty kill, but again, with these four out there, it's like a power play. Nice clean win by Dex. Goes up to the point though. Blocked shot by Dex. Goes into the corner. Logan. Nice loop-de-loop. Gets it in the corner. Gets it up to Dex. Here comes Dex. Dex with Gage. Gage gets the puck. Nice pass to himself. Goes behind the net. Gage. Throwing a body around. Keeps it in the zone. Kane's coming to break it out. Dex pressuring. Canes get through the neutral zone. Dex, great pass. Breakup gets it deep. 91 for Canes looking to break it out. Waiting for some guys to move around. And then it comes. Getting pressured by Dex. Gets it back to the D. D. Oh, another pass breakup by Dex. Man, these guys can't even get it through the neutral zone. Number 16 just tries to get it deep, but Gage is there to just rub him off the puck. Gage gets it deep again. Junior Preds are going to change their forwards. We're going to get Duke and Emore out there. Duke, Emore. And it goes up and out of play. 7 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first. 26 seconds left on the power play. Canes win the draw. And they get it deep. Should be an icing because I was on the other side of the red line, but I guess they're going to give it to him. But here we go. Joe Hiller coming in with speed. Goes, just loses it. Oh, gets pushed, but that's okay. Gets right back up. Nice play by Corey. And down all the way. Oh, goalie trips. He's able to get back in his net. Rink wide pass. Joe's back to retrieve. No ice. Don't know why. Gets it to Ethan Smith. Ethan Smith coming through. Gets it into the corner. Corey back to retreat. Just gets it back into the neutral zone. There's Kyle Wolf. Just gets it deep. Looking for Ethan Smith up front. Goes up, back into the corner. Nope, goes up to the point. Nice play. Gets it to Corey. Corey gets it back to Kyle. Goes in the behind. Ethan Smith's there. Ethan Smith gets it up to the point. Gets it on. Oh, nice shot. Into the corner for Kyle. Kyle takes, looks to pass it, misses. Oh, then he falls down. Nice play by Lawson to prevent the breakaway. Ethan Smith going in with some speed. Gets chipped back behind him, but Kyle's able to keep it in. Kyle battling in there with E. Curtis gets just into the corner. Duke's there. Curtis with the clapper just goes wide. Sidney McDavid looking to do something, passes it over to Hudson. Hudson into the corner. Goes behind the other corner where Duke is. Duke, they ice it. Oh, they call it that time. That was nice. Oh, I forgot to start the damn clock again. Ollie with the puck. Kane's trying to get it out, but Logan's there. Puts it right back into the corner. Bryce. Nice little play. Keep it in the zone. Chase is there. Oh! Puts a kid through the wall. No ice. Logan gets it over to Bryce. Bryce chips it up to Ollie. Ollie turns it over. Hudson, loop-de-loop behind his own zone, gets a little bit of space. Gets it over to Bryce. Bryce skating it out. Bryce, nice little pass to Ollie. Ollie goes on net. All right, we're back to Chase, Huddy, and Drew with Corey and Joe at the point. And we got Dex at center. Dex wins the face-off forward. Looks out front to Drew. Drew gets back into the corner to Dex. Dex turns it over. But Huddy, nice back check to win that puck battle. Gets it into the neutral zone. Drew going into the corner. Drew gets up to Corey. Corey looking for the tip shot. He just misses. Drew back behind the net. But Carolina comes out with it. Chips it up into the neutral zone. Gets past Joe. Joe is able to get back and win that puck race. Stops behind his net. Gets it over to the point. But Joe is able to get it. Here comes Joe with some speed. Here comes Joe, 1-on-3. Joe is like, oh, gets a shot off. Lets his guys change behind him. Nice play by Joe. Joe gets it deep. Tries to anyway. Gets it over to Gage. Here comes Gage coming through gets it over. Nice shot by Dex, just goes wide. Curtis shoots it into the shins. But Lawson's back. Rubbed 16 off the puck. Win that puck battle every time. Wins, gets it up. Oh, but he turns it over. Oh, goes out front. Curtis is there to break up the pass. Curtis Newman battling forward in the corner. Gets it over to Gage. Gage is coming up the wall. Turns it over he got it in. Oh, that was turned over at the blue line. All right. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first. 0-0. Coming back with E. Moore, Duke, and E. Smith with Curtis and Lawson. Duke comes in the zone. Tries to battle for it, goes underneath the kid. Ethan Smith comes with it. Passes it on over to Lawson. Lawson gets it over to Duke. Duke into the corner. E. Smith's back there. Behind the net. Gets it up to Curtis. Curtis gets it back into the corner to E. Moore. E. Moore dancing with it. Gets it back into... Nope. And they ice it. Good shift by the Junior Preds there. Gonna switch all five. Gonna go with Connor McDavid / Sidney Crosby at center. Ollie and Hudson with Logan and Bryce. I like when the Wolf brothers are out there at the same time. They play well together. You can tell that they're twins. Kyle comes on down. Oh, that should have been offside. Oh, they call it. Well, good job by the refs. Gets it over to Hudson. Hudson coming through. Just gets it deep. Goes into the corner. And Ollie's there to win the puck battle. Tries to pass it over to Kyle, and Kyle just misses. Bryce back behind his own net. Gets it up to Ollie. Ollie chips it up to Kyle. Kyle gets it to Hudson. Hudson's coming in one-on-one. Oh, hits the outside of the post. Logan, nice keep in. Nice shot. Oh, just deflects wide. Oh, great play by Sidney McDavid out there. Keep it in the zone. Gets it up to his brother, Logan. Oh, shot on and tipped out of play. 42 seconds left. I am bad. You can tell it's early in the morning. All right, we got Chase, Drew, and Heath out there with Joe and Corey. Here we go. Chase. Oh, good play by Heath to keep it in. It trickles just in the neutral zone. Joe's there. Reverses back. Gets it over to Corey. Corey takes, gets it up. Nice play to get it deep. And it goes out of play. 19 seconds left in the first. Chase on the draw. Goes behind the net, into the corner. Heath's there to keep it in. Battling on the corner, but Carolina's able to come away with it. They're just going to try to kill the clock. They try to get one last push, but the period ends. Oops. Back up to 17 minutes. Start of the second period. Junior Preds, Junior Canes from Carolina, tied 0-0 after one. Not a bad period by the Junior Preds. Tell they're a little tired this morning. A couple of them might have been staying up too late watching that super exciting Super Bowl last night. Marcus Newman, did you watch that unbelievable Super Bowl last night?
I did, right up until halftime, and then I went to bed.
That was smart, because it was a boring game.
Yeah, couldn't have been more boring if you asked me. And when
Yep.
I figured, or got into halftime and realized I couldn't understand a word they were saying, or understand the theme of the show or anything, I was like, you know what, I'm mailing it in for the football season.
That's a good idea.
Next year.
Yeah, it's good. All right, start of the second. We're going to go with, looks like we got Seth, Dex, and Gage out there with Lawson and Curtis. This is my favorite line for sure so far today. They have had 2 grade A scoring opportunities. We need some more of that, but we need to find the back of the net. And here we go. Canes come away with it, but Gage, great stick. Keep it in the neutral zone. Tied up along the wall. Fighting for it. Who wants it? Just banging around. Canes come away with it. Canes turn it over to Lawson. Oh, Lawson fans on the pass. But he gets it back. Goes into Dex. Dex is able to get it. Oh, comes up to Curtis. Curtis finds Gage. Gage. Oh, forehand, backhand, and he just misses. And then it comes to Seth. Oh my gosh. Seth. No! Dex. Dex tries to go up, but it gets it back to himself. Dex takes and looks to get it up to Lawson. Lawson able to hold it in. What a play by Lawson. Lawson gets it over to Gage. Gage gets it over to Seth. Seth falls down. No call. All right, Dex back to Gage. Gage and Seth behind, deep in the offensive zone. They're able to just get it, but Lawson's able to win that puck race. Turns it over into the set neutral. Lawson looking to break it out. Up. Oh. Can't find the handle on him this morning. That's not like him. But Dex is able to find and bail him out. Gets it over to Gage. Gage, great stick. Gets it over. He's looking for Dex. Dex! Oh, what a play! Lawson. Logan with a nice shot. Let's look at that replay, folks. Great play. We got replay today. Nice play. Just sneaks it in. 5 minutes and 17 seconds left in the second. Junior Preds gets it up. Duke. And he scores! What a play. Gets it right off the draw and just snipes it.
Can we get a replay?
Yeah, let's get the replay on that one. Oh, wait a minute. We're watching the other replay. All right, hold on. Well, here it is. Here it is. And boom! I got it. I had double replay. I got a replay of my replay in my last replay. All right. 5 minutes and 14 seconds. All right. Here we go. Another play. Ethan Smith gets it up to Emore. Emore gets it to Duke. Goes back to Emore. Oh, just goes wide. Oh, Canes with their famous icing play. "14 minutes and 54 seconds left in the second. Junior Preds are up 1-0. Emore on the draw, flanked by E. Smith and Duke. Canes win the draw, back behind their own net. Ethan Smith going in the corner, looking, ties up his man. He's able to get it to the point, turns it over though. Oh, nice stick by Duke. Duke into the corner. Gets it back deep. Ethan Smith gets it in, back to Emore. Emore gets it to Duke. Duke, and another goal! What a play! 2 goals by this line, back to back. And let's watch that replay, folks. Just a great play by E. Smith to get it in, gets it over to Emore. Emore gets it over to Duke. Duke does not disappoint. "14 minutes and 28 seconds, 2-0 Junior Preds. Sidney McDavid on the draw. Canes win it cleanly back to their defenseman. Oh, he turns it over to... Oh, what a save! Oh, Hudson almost had a goal there. We got... Oh, let's see, who do we got? Kyle going to the center. Turns it over, but Corey's there to keep it in. Kyle ties up his man, goes into the corner, looks to fix the shot. Oh, what a good play by Seth. Ollie gets it up to Joe. Joe looks for, goes into the feet of Hudson. Joe gets it back up to the point. Oh, and he turns it over. Here comes Hudson on a breakaway. Here comes Hudson all alone. Oh, he misses. Nice save by the Junior Canes goalie. Hudson gets up. Joe keeps it in. Gets it over to Sidney McDavid. Sidney McDavid shot deflected up and out of the play. 13 minutes and 16 seconds left in the second. Junior Preds up 2-0. We're going to go with the Chase Drew Heath line. Chase wins the draw. Bouncing around, he comes away with it. Into the corner. Tries to feed it out front, gets stolen by the Junior Canes. Junior Canes looking to break it out. They're into their own corner. Nice little play there. Nice reverse back to the wing. But Curtis is able to just keep it in. He's like a brick wall back there. Here comes Drew. Drew, takes us. Checking from behind into the boards. Lance does not miss that call. Junior Preds going on the power play. Going out there with Dex, Gage, and Seth. With Lawson. No, Joe. Joe and Hudson at the points. 12 minutes and 47 seconds left in the second. Clean win. Back to Joe. Joe fumbles it. But, Gage is able to keep it in. Gage gets it over to Dex. Dex tries to feed Gage, gets blocked. Back into the corner. Okay. Seth gets it up to the point. Joe gets it back to Seth. Seth shoots it, just goes wide. Gage up to Joe. Joe walks the line. Joe with the shot on save by Carolina. Good save. This goalie's playing pretty dang well. We got a minute 33 left on the power play. Dex on the draw. Wins it cleanly back to Joe. Joe over to Gage. Oh, Canes are able to clear. Hudson being pressured. Wins the race to the puck. Stop looking to break it out. Gets it over to Gage. Gage comes across, come into his own. Looking to pass it off to the defenseman that wasn't there. So then it ends up just clearing it. Turned around looking for Joe, and Joe was not there. Joe looking to break it out. Gets it up to Gage. Here comes Gage. Gets it up to Hudson. Hudson gets it deep. Hudson into the corner. Battling for it. Tries to get up to Joe. Joe walks the point. Passes it back to Dex. Dex to Gage. Gage, or Hudson I should say. Hudson with the shot. 38 seconds left on the power play. Bringing out Sidney McDavid, Duke, and Moore. Lawson and Curtis on the point. Nice clean win to Duke. Duke with just a rip, what just goes wide. He's looking for that hat trick early. And they're able to clear. Here comes Curtis. Curtis skates it out, gets it up to Lawson. Lawson into the zone with some speed. Gets it deep. Duke is there. Duke gets the puck off the wall very cleanly. Looks to do something with it. Gets it back to Moore. Moore up to Duke. Duke back to Lawson. Lawson! Oh, shot just gets blocked. One too many stick handles. Oh, nice play by Curtis to keep it in. But bounces out of play. And now we got Dex, Ollie, and Ethan Smith. Line's got a little mixed up with the power play units. Ethan Smith going to take the draw. Ethan cleans it back to... Oh, Dex looking for the shot. Ethan Smith wins the puck battle. Oh, looking to get it to Ollie. Ollie gets back to Ethan Smith. Ethan Smith using all his big body to try to get past that kid. Just trickles to neutral zone where Logan's able to get it over to Bryce. Bryce gets it up to Ollie. Ollie just trips it in. Ethan Smith's going to win the puck race. Ollie is there, gets it back to Bryce. Bryce, shot, but it was just missed. Canes come away with it, 2-on-2. 3-on-3 if they hurry, but Ollie's back there on a good back check. Nice save by Zach. Nice job, Zach. All right, Chase wagers on the draw. Chase wins it. Nice win. And we got it right up and out. Oh, that should have been offside, and it was.
Is the tiebreaker differential or goals against?
Differential. Well, that's usually how TPH runs it.
Okay.
Nice play by Dex. Here comes Dex. Or I mean, sorry, Chase. Chase gets it over to Heath behind the net. Heath looks to go, just throws it into the slot. Joe pinches down, gets it back up to Drew. Drew on the point, just gets it in. Chase in this high slot, goes over the net. Joe playing deep. Oh, they run into each other. Canes are coming out. Oh, Joe takes a dumb penalty. Junior Canes going on the power play with 8 minutes and 57 seconds left in the second. Junior Pred's up 2-0. We're going to go with Chase and Sidney McDavid out there on the penalty kill. Oh, no Chase. It's going to be, yeah, it is going to be Chase. I mean, these are two grade A penalty killers. Next whistle is going to be an ice cut here, folks. Oh, great play by Chase. Chase coming in, one-on-one. Just smart hockey play by Chase. And then you got Sidney McDavid back there going, oh, I'm just going to keep it in your zone. But Canes are able to come away with it. They're playing it within the neutral zone. It's an interesting strategy. Junior Canes. Oh, almost picked up by Chase, but it goes to Sidney McDavid. Sidney McDavid gets it up to Chase. Chase just throws it on, and they're going to play it. Coming back. Minute 8 left in the power play. Curtis behind his own net. 38 seconds left on the penalty kill. Gets it over to Lawson. Lawson just fires it on down. Oh, they tried to go offside. That is not a it's not a good winning strategy normally. But they're able to get it in the zone. Junior Canes with the puck. Nice little play off to the half wall, looking for, oh, I thought that went in. Oh, man, they almost scored there. Zach, what a save by Zach. I don't know if he saw the puck, but he was able to keep it out of the net. Oh, here comes Gage. Gage and Seth. Gage, great play, get it deep. Comes away with it. Here comes Gage. Tries to find it. Oh, gets it up to Joe. Joe's shot just deflects up and out of the play. And here comes the ice cut. Halfway through the second. So we got a halftime intermission. Let's look at some of those replays. What do you think? I can't remember how I do that. Event, scoreboard, highlights. All right. Thank you. Let's watch some replays of that second period. Here's a nice little play by Gage and Dex as they were coming through. Gage just able to get it to Dex, and oh, it just misses. We'll see that play again, and then right after it is when we saw this great play win right over to Duke, and he just snipes it. And then his third goal. Play it? No, I don't know why it won't let me play that one. Oh, here it is. All right, so this is Duke's second goal. Comes in, Ethan Smith's able to keep it in the zone, gets it over to E. Moore. E. Moore passes it over to Duke. Duke just snipes it in. 5-hole. So, Marcus Newman, what do you think? What do we got going on here with the standings? What do the junior Preds need to do to get into the championship?
So it looks like right now, assuming that goal differential is the tiebreaker, that we have a 2-goal lead against the Flyers, and the Flyers are currently up 3-1 against the Columbus Mavericks playing in Antioch. So if the scores hold, we maintain a 2-goal advantage. We'll be in the championship game regardless of what happens with Atlanta Phoenix. If Atlanta Phoenix was to lose, and we were to win, and the Flyers were to win, we'll be looking at playing the Flyers this afternoon.
Is there any way that we don't make the championship game?
If
we
the
win.
Phoenix win, and the Flyers beat us in goal differential, they would have to go up by two goals. 3 goals would get them in if they beat our differential. Because right now our differential is 2 goals better than theirs.
Even with these two?
So we're still even right now. They're up 3-1. We're up 2-0. We came into the game with a 2-goal advantage.
Got it. And so the Phoenix, are they 2-0?
They're 2-0.
Phoenix are 2-0, and who are they playing?
And they're playing, I don't know. I think maybe the team we played last night, Edmonton. Let's just call them Edmonton.
They're playing Edmonton right now.
That's kind of a guess.
Because who else would they be playing?
That would make sense.
Yeah, they're playing the Senators at 9 o'clock here.
So if they get a win, they're in. If they get a tie or a loss,
Then it's okay. All right. So junior Preds they're going to have to come out and they're going to have to keep putting the pedal to the metal on this game. We need a lot of goals to make sure that we keep that scoring differential. And then it doesn't matter what happens with the Phoenix because we will out. So we could be either way. We could, if we make the championship game, we'll be either playing the Phoenix or the Flyers. That's great analysis. Breakdown by my statistician, Marcus Newman.
Well, it was funny because at first, like the first couple times I did it, I didn't want to like talk, and then everybody's like, "No, you gotta like give us play-by-play." And so then I was like, "All right." The first time I did it, it was like kind of hard, you know. And then up here, it's so much easier.
Yeah.
And so then I was just like, "All right, you know, I can see everything. I don't have to." And I've gotten a little bit better at like it was so hard for me to like keep it focused, and so I was so focused on that. Now it's a little bit more natural. Now I just swing it back and forth with, you know, especially up here. Like there's a lot less movement.
Yeah,
you know,
you get a lot of,
yeah.
you got like
Yeah, I mean, I literally just have. I mean, even if I like keep it like right there, I still got most of the play. You know, it's like yeah.
Were you working today?
What's that?
Were you working or not?
I took it off. I might jump on a call at 11 o'clock. I have 11 to 11:15. It's my only meeting today. I might jump on it just to tell them my plan for the week. But other than that, no, I'm not really planning on working because I got this game, then the championship game, and then we got a high school game tonight. So
That's half the team sounds like this high school.
yeah.
So I've got to leave on Thursday to go to Madison. So I didn't realize until last night that this game was so early. That actually works out really well. The other days out over lunchtime.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have to. That's the thing. I don't have to miss Friday anymore. We don't fly out to 8. So. Did you know that Dex is ranked 4th in the state of wrestling? He's only been wrestling for like 3 years. And he's a scratch golfer. What a
I thought
athlete.
you were going to say it then in golf.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Well, that's the thing is where that's the disappointing thing this weekend is it's state this weekend. So if he does well on Friday, then he'll wrestle on Saturday. He'll miss the Texas Tigers. That's a big loss against the number 2 team in the nation. But I think on the flip side, it is what it is. And, Yeah, you go try to win a state championship in wrestling. That's some bullshit. Detroit.
Missing like 3 or 4 players.
Yeah.
Plus Joe, went down there and beat whatever.
Campbell. Yeah.
You know what? So Roy's team, because the playdown's not good, Roy's team has a tournament the weekend right now.
Where?
Here. In town.
So you can't go up to Clarksville?
Let's see. I'm not thinking
Well, at
I
least
don't know. I'm like, hopefully I'm gonna ask CJ to take somebody else. I don't even know that.
yeah. We're staying up there. We got a hotel at that one that's right across from the rink. I actually
We have games Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
will probably have games Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? Yeah. So, yeah. And honestly, that was actually one of my most favorite weekends last year, was when we went and had our league weekend up there. I liked it a lot. I mean, it's right there. You can walk to the rink from the hotel, and you can walk downtown. Downtown Clarksville's actually kind of cool. They got some cool little bars and restaurants, and then they have that place right across from the rink. Now that brand new place, yeah.
Place it, I've eaten there once. It is pretty good.
You know, I mean, it's just convenient. I care, you know, they got good beer. That's all that matters. You know? Thanks.
It's more guys like you in the community.
I try.
Yeah, I think it's very natural.
Yeah, so I tell you, no, I actually have to fly from Detroit to Seattle.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
So I don't have anybody. Well, right now, Dex and Sean are flying on the same flight back. So I set it up where luckily there was a flight from
Detroit to Seattle. That was a half an hour after the flight down here.
So you'll be able to like get to the.
Get them to the gate, and you know what I mean, and then just say, "See you later."
Well, that's good.
But like I said, I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Yeah. He's.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. That's the funny part. Even like right now, like when I was booking the flight, we're picking our seats, and I said, "Well, you can either sit next to me in the middle seat or behind me on the window seat." He goes, "Window seat." So he's how many goals against do we have? I remember what the scores were. Threes, we have 3. 4, we have 4. I think so too. I think so too. I think that they were a pretty good team. Yes. Well, and honestly, they had 2 goalies, and look at that's what I was telling you the way. I was like, look at like, right? We have 5 more losses, right? And so when you're going against teams top goalie, they could be 3 or 4 points higher than their actual rating, you know? They were just so smart. Yes. Yeah. They're not doing this shit where they're just icing it every time. They were breaking it out with speed, with possession. Very few. I mean, this missed. Yeah. 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 Yes. Yes. Yep. All right, here we go. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second. After the ice cut, we're going to get an offensive zone draw. We need a goal from this line. They've had many great opportunities. And I see a goal coming very soon from this line. We're going to have Dex on the draw, flanked by Seth and Gage. Here we go. Nice play by Seth to keep in the zone. Seth gets it over to Gage. Gage goes off his stick into the corner. But Joe walks down. Oh, just shoots it over the net. Nice play by Seth to come on down. Oh, he shoots it over the net too. Man, if that net was 7 feet high, we would have just had 2 goals. Gage gets bodied, which is not like him. Nice play by Joe. Joe gets it. Oh, Seth turns the puck over. Joe's back there to win it over to Corey. Corey, nice play to get it up to Gage. Here comes Gage. Gage with Seth. Nice little play by Gage. He finds Dex. Dex, oh, just gets it in. Oh, nice save by the goalie. Nice play by that line. Dex just can't find the back of the net today. Bless you. Oh, we got the goal scoring line out here. All right, Duke looking for his hat trick. Puck goes into the corner. Emor and Duke are there battling for it. Duke comes away with it, but then loses it. But Bryce comes down, keeps it in the zone, back to Emor. But goes back into the corner. Oh. Oh, Duke, nice play by Duke. Oh, he had Emor wide open in the slot. Just missed him. Oh, man! Great play by that line to get a couple of grade A scoring opportunities. And we're going to go with Chase, Heath, and Drew. Nice little win back to Curtis. Curtis! Oh, with a just unbelievable shot that just somehow gets saved. Junior Kane's changing all 5 guys. We got Chase, we got Heath, and we got Drew. Lawson and Curtis. One back down to Curtis. Curtis back into the corner. Chase is there. Gets it back behind over to Heath. Heath takes, loses the puck. Junior Kane's with the puck, but Chase is back there to get it. Here comes Chase. Gets it to himself. They call it icing, and it was. That was an ice. Junior Preds are going to change their guys. They're going to... are they? No, they're going to keep that line out there. Chase wagers on the draw in the defensive zone. Wins it back up to Lawson. Lawson flips it up. We got Speedy Heath coming in. Wins the puck race. Looks to pass it. No one there. Gets it back up. Oh, deflected out of play. Chase on the draw. Chase. Back to Lawson. Lawson. Oh. Turns it over, but he gets the puck, and he gets it out. Oh, what a play by Chase. Oh, I guess that's a penalty. Don't know what they're going to call here. They're going to call just Chase for checking. All right, we're going to have Joe and Corey out there. Oh, with Dex and Ollie. Let's go. Short-handed goal coming here, right here, folks. And it's one back to Corey. Corey coming out, just gets it out. Nice play by Corey. It's DDD. Oh, look at the tip. It just gets a pad on it. What a save by Ollie. Tries to clear it and misses. And Ollie comes in. Oh, doesn't lose too many races to the puck. Oh, look! Almost, you guys want to see that. That was almost a short-handed goal. Uh-oh, you guys got to get back. Oh my gosh, what are you guys doing? Oh, Zach with the glove. Man. Zach bails out his penalty killers who were just caught sleeping. Refs, the coaches are like, we need to get Sidney McDavid back out there. Let's get him out there. Minute 1 left on the penalty kill. 2 minutes and 57 seconds left in the second. Draws one by... ooh! Where is it? Nice save by Zach. Carolina putting on some pressure here in the end of the second. Let's see if we can get a win in the defensive zone there, Sidney. Here we go. Bryce passes it to himself, but loses it. But he's able to get it back. Passes it to himself again, up off the boards, and it's out. Goes into the feet. Oh, nice play by Logan to just get it deep. One last rush here on the power play for the Carolina Junior Canes. Junior Canes get it into the zone, drops it back to the defenseman, but Sidney McDavid's there to poke it down the ice. That should just do it for this power play. Oh, what a play by 1-on-3. Guess smart play to just keep possession, keep it deep. Here comes Seth, going to the box. Here's Seth, looking to get it to Kyle. Kyle, back over to Seth. Seth, looking to find it, and he finds Curtis! Or no, Gage, Gage just misses. Surprised that wasn't a penalty for checking. Nice play, nice shot. Nice shot by Logan right on. Minute 34 here, left in the second. All right, we got to put the goal scoring line back out here. Let's go. Emore on the draw. Cleanly win back to Duke. Duke fires it. Oh, just all the reach Emore on the rebound. No ice as it hit Curtis on the way out. Lawson gets it over to Duke. Duke up to Emore. Emore looks for it to Duke. Oh, but they're able to get it back, but Lawson is back there. Lawson rings it around to Duke. Duke with the puck. 2-on-1. Oh, he just tries to pass it to E. Smith and fans on the pass. .54 seconds left in the second. Nice play to get it back to Lawson. Lawson goes back to Curtis. Curtis reverses. Ices the puck. Nope, I guess not. Okay, yes, he did. Emore on the draw. Carolina comes away with it. Back there with Emore and Lawson. E. Smith gets it out. Oh, gets it deep. 26 seconds left in the second. Curtis wins the puck battle. Gets it back to Emore. 20 seconds left in the second. Loses it going into the zone, but is able to get it back. Looking to try to find somebody. Ethan Smith gets it back to Emore. Emore looking for somebody. Oh, just it goes in. No, it doesn't. He saves it. Oh, what a play!
It was kicked.
They called it kicked in?
Yeah, it went in, but it was off his feet.
Did he try to kick it in?
I don't think so. It's just a bad call.
I mean, you do know that it's not. It's unless you try to kick it in, it's still a goal.
I'm not sure they know.
I mean, maybe he tried to kick it to his stick or something. But don't tell him what he was actually next to his feet. That's through the air.
And that'll do it for the second period. 2-0 Junior Preds after 2.
Stay ahead or to go to the next time?
Go to the next time.
So we need 2.
Yeah, basically. Flyers got us by goal right now.
You should text Zach that. You should just let him know. Because they don't pay attention to that shit. I would just say, hey, just to let you know, we need to win by at least 3 goals to get to the championship, to guarantee our spot into the championship.
Well, I'm going to wait until they get. They're almost done, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, no, it is a final, unofficial final. So, yeah, so.
All right. Start of the third. We're going with Chase, Drew, and Heath. With Corey and Joe back there. And Chase on the draw. Beginning of the third. Carolina wins the draw. Chipped into the zone. Uh-oh. There we go, Joe. Joe gets it up to Heath. Heath gets it up to Drew. Drew, he's going to get a oh, that's a penalty! God. Oh, just goes wide. Was that, did you guys not see that?
That was 100% a penalty.
Jeez.
If he went down, they would have called it. He wouldn't go down.
16 minutes and 17 seconds left in the third. Kyle wins the draw into the corner. Back to Hudson. Hudson reverses it back to Kyle. Kyle gets back into the corner. Kyle and Ollie. It's bouncing around. No one knows where it goes. Kyle on the draw. Kyle wins it back to Hudson. Hudson shoots. Just goes over the net. Bryce keeps it in for a second. Oh, Connor McDavid. Here we go. Oh, just couldn't get it in. What a play. Little scrum in front of the net. What a great play by Kyle. What did he say? Oh, they're going to give him 2. I guess a little roughing back and forth institutes penalties. No punches were thrown, but, you know. We're going to keep it 5-on-5, coincidental. Good play by... Oh, nice play by Bryce. Oh, here we go, Gage. This is what. Yeah! There we go! Nice play to get it in and bury it by Gage. Just a great play right here in the offensive zone. Gets it right over to Gage. Gage comes in and just takes what the goalie gave him. Here comes Dex on the draw. Here we go. Nice play. Here comes Gage again. Gage looking. Oh, he tried to find Dex for a little tap in, but it didn't find him. Don't know what they called. Must have hit somebody on the bench. Dex on the draw. Dex wins it cleanly. Back to Seth. Seth into the corner. Dex is there with Gage. Gets it in the corner. Logan's there to keep it in. Logan. Trickles in and no one wants it. We're playing soft for whatever reason. All right. Gets into our own zone. Behind the zone. Seth body checks a guy off the puck. Here comes Bryce. Bryce gets it up to Gage, but it goes just past him. Seth with the puck. Gets it over to Bryce. Bryce up to Gage. Gage gets it over to Dex. Here comes Dex looking for Seth, but curls back under the half wall. Oh, gets taken down. No call. Nice play by Lawson. Gets it to Gage. Gage gets it back to Seth. Seth tries to find Dex on the far side. Goes right past him. Back to Gage. Gage gets it up to the point. Lawson, what the shot gets blocked. Keeps it in the north. Here comes Gage. Gage, he's got Dex. Oh, what a good play by that defenseman. Gage into the corner. Tries to get back up to Curtis, but gets blocked by Junior Cage. Junior Cage coming out with it. 91 with some speed. Nice play by Curtis. Oh, but he turns it over to the guy in the slot. But Zach is there to save it. 13 minutes, 42 seconds. Junior Preds are up 3-0. Here comes my personal favorite line. E. Moore, E. Smith, and Duke. And here we go. Oh, they were streaming, trying to get out of the zone. Here comes Duke, and here comes E. Smith. 2-on-2. They get it deep. Duke behind the puck. Gets it over to E. Moore. E. Moore, and he scored. Oh, he thought he did. How did that stay out? And an ice. Oh, I guess they said no ice. How was that was no ice? Must have got tipped. Oh, E. Smith can't handle the pass. Let's go. A little bit of rough play going on here. I don't know if they're going to... Oh, they did give E-Moore... E-Moore was able to get a tripping call. So now we're going to go right to the power play. 12 minutes to 52 seconds. Back up to the point. Joe gets it over to Dex. Dex looking to do something with it. And yeah! What a play by Dex to Gage! That's what we needed, is a little bit of power play goal from this team. Nice play by Dex. Takes, he's patient, finds Gage. Gage buries it. What a good play. They're going to keep this line right out there. Why not? It's 4-0 Junior Preds. And nice clean win by Dex. Gets it back to Bryce. Bryce goes over to Logan. Logan on up to Gage. Gage just gets it deep, but no, he must not have touched it. Defensive zone draw coming for the Junior Preds. Nice job. Carolina with possession. Looking to do something. They go up to the point. But it goes out. Getting pressured by Gage. They're offsides. Dex has got some time. Dex is coming out with some speed. Dex passes it over to Gage. Gage takes, gets it deep. Seth is there to win their puck battle. Goes to try to find nobody there. But Bryce is able to keep it in. Gets it to Gage. Gage looking to find Seth. Seth shoots. Oh, the rebound is there and just couldn't find it. Bryce. Bryce, nice play by Bryce, get it up to Seth. Here comes Seth. Looks at it, try to get it, but he turned it over. But he powers through the guy to keep it into the zone. Oh, then he loses it. Carolina looking to get it out of their zone. And they barely do. But Logan's there to just get it right back deep. Gives the Junior Preds, that line's been out there for a while, they're going to be able to change. We're going to go with the Chase, Heath, and Drew out there now. Uh-oh. We got a power play. Or what a save by Zach! Oh, you guys probably didn't get to see that. Sorry. And they ice it. That was a... breakaway opportunity for Carolina, and Zach stands tall in the net, denies it, and back checkers are able to clear it. Chase on the draw. Chase gets it to Heath. Heath puts it on net. Chase goes to the net. Oh, just trickles wide into the corner. Carolina attempted their patented icing play and missed. Joe, I should say, gets it up to Heath. Heath tries to pass it to himself and turns it over. Chase gets the puck, back to Heath. Heath pokes it into the zone. Drew on the forecheck. Drew wins the nice race to the puck. Joe in deep. Joe. And Chase. Oh, Carolina comes out with it. They're looking to try to... No, offsides on Carolina. 10 minutes and 15 seconds left. We're going to go with Sidney McDavid. It's really hard to calling him Sidney McDavid the way that he was almost there. So I'm going to call him Sidney McDavid Jr. That last play where he was able to almost score. All right, let's go. Carolina, DDD. Passes it up to the neutral zone, off the stick to Lawson. Lawson ices the puck. Kyle on the draw. Kyle wins it back. Carolina wins it. Gets back into the corner. Oh, goes into the corner, and Lawson's there. Lawson gets it to Ollie. Ollie stops, gets it over to Connor McDavid. Gets it over to Hudson. Hudson goes back into his own zone. Junior Preds in. Hudson wins the puck battle. Gets checked off the puck, though. But he's able to keep it. Over there, Kyle throwing a oh. They called something. Who did they call? I guess they called Hudson for checking. What did he say?
Hudson turned around and went like this. He's like, who are you calling? Hudson was. I think Hudson knew it.
All right, we're going to go with Duke and Emore, Lawson and Curtis. Big penalty kill here, folks. Nice win by Emore, and he just gets it up and down. Up and out all the way. Yep. Carolina, they've been really playing their penalty. All of their power play has been in the defensive and neutral zone, which is a strategy I've never really seen work very well in hockey, but let's see how it works out for them this time. Clear it all the way down. Carolina looking to break it up. Getting pressured by Emore. Emore bothering him. And Duke's able to poke it off the stick. Back in their defensive zone again. Again, this is Emore on the power, on the pressure. Junior Canes get into the offensive zone. Turn it over to Lawson. Lawson gets it over to Emore. Emore gets it out. Back into the neutral zone. And deep. But Lawson's there. Gets it over to Curtis. Curtis sends it 200 feet. 35 seconds left on the power play. Got E. Smith out there with Dex. Oh, you guys probably want to see that play. I apologize. Probably didn't want to see the... I was just so used to the play being down here. I forgot to move the camera. Dex on the draw. And Dex just ices it. Nice play by Dex. Nine seconds left on the power play. One last rush. Power play goal. Just got around Bryce and was able to get the rebound. (4-1) Junior Preds at this point. Dex with the draw, back to Logan. Logan up to Gage. Gage gets it, but turns it over. But Seth's there to get the puck right back. Seth gets it back. Half wall. Bryce keeps it in for a second, but then it comes dead neutral. Logan keeps it in. Logan looking to shoot. Gets it over to Dex. Dex just loses it. Nice play by Bryce to keep it in. It's in the feet. He doesn't know where it is. But then he finds it. Dex. Gets hauled down, but no play. There, they do play it. Yeah, there we go. Six minutes and 43 seconds left. Junior Preds about to go on the power play. We're going to go with Emore, Connor McDavid Jr., and Duke with Lawson and Curtis. Interesting trying to go with 2 guys on the penalty kill. But the refs are like, you can't do that. It's cheating. You got to get 2 more out here. And Emor, shoots but gets blocked. Should have been another penalty, but that's all right. Curtis with the shot, and it's in! Boom! What a shot and tip! I believe that was tipped by Emor. Nice play. Yep, nice play by Curtis to keep it in. Walks the line, goes down, just rips it, tipped in by Emor. What a power play goal. 5-1 Junior Press. All right, we're going with.
Did you see Curtis's reaction?
Yeah.
He might have been said something and then was like, was it me? Seymour was like, I got it.
Logan, or Kyle, I should say, gets it to Ollie. Ollie gets it deep. Ollie. Hudson loses an edge, but is able to keep the puck, and Kyle's just in there and be like, whatever. I don't know why they blew the whistle. Did his play fall out? Looks like Hudson lost a blade. Lawson helping him out. Look at what a teammate. What a teammate by Lawson, helping his buddy off the ice. All right, neutral zone face-off with Kyle, Chase, and Ollie. One back to Lawson. Lawson tries, fanned on it, so then they were offsides. Canes are going to try to break it out. They got a little bit of room. But no, Ollie's in there, and Chase, it's going in the slot. Where is it? Connor McDavid finds the puck. That is why we call him Connor McDavid Jr. Great play by Ollie and Gage, or I should say Chase. Kyle follows it up, buries it, gives them a 6-1 lead. We needed that in order to make it to the championship game. Goal differential is a big one here, folks. And we're on running clock at this point. All right. Goes into the corner. That hit the net, but I guess the refs didn't see it move. Back to Corey. Corey up to Drew. Drew. And they did their patented icing, but they didn't call it. Corey, nice pass off the boards. Just goes past him. Nice little play back to Joe. Joe finds Chase. Chase gets it deep to Heath. Nice play. Heath just loses the puck. That's a penalty every day of the week except for today. Hits a pipe, goes behind him. Joe, and Ethan Smith scores. (7-1). Ethan Smith thought, I got to get that replay. Ethan Smith with the, I didn't get it. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to get that later. All right. I got to keep this clock going. And we go. Nice clean win up to Duke. Duke just gets it deep. Ethan Smith's in there on the corner. Picks it up, goes past it. Ethan Smith behind his own net, or the other net. Tries to do something, and gets it up to the point. Up to the point, and he shoots, goes wide. Emor's back there with E. Smith. Goes out front, no one's there. But then Duke's looking for that hat trick. Duke Tries to get it back to E. Smith. E. Smith behind the net. Reverses. Takes. Comes away with it to Duke. Duke. Gets it back to E. Smith. E. Smith gets it to Duke. Oh, goes to Lawson. Or Logan. Logan coming in behind the net. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Shoots. Goes wide. Back to E. Moore. E. Moore reverses it. Gets it to Duke. Duke just fans on the shot. Duke back up the puck. Duke with the shot. Oh! Rebound is there. E. Smith gets tackled. No call. It's all right. Gets up. Gets it back. Up. Oh! Trickles past Bryce. Bryce. Back to Logan. Logan. Up to E. Smith. Into the zone. Carolina dumps it deep. Gets it to, just goes past Duke. Carolina's able to keep it in. Nice little flip out, but it goes out. And Seth in, manhandling the kid. He's got to be twice the size of that kid. Seth goes in. Dex, nice. Gage behind the net. Gage works it with Dex into the corner. Hauls the kid down when Gage comes out. Gage looking to pass it. And Seth, it's the outside of the net. Dex tries to get it out, gets it up to the point. Here comes Curtis. Curtis feeling good. Shoots, tipped wide. Seth. Back to the corner to Dex. Dex in the corner with Gage. Comes out of the puck with Dex comes away with it. Battling again. Nice play to keep it in by Lawson. Then it trickles in there and Seth's there though. Curtis comes in. Here comes Curtis. Breaks in. Shoots. Glove save. Just robs Curtis. That pretty much does it here, folks. We're in running time. We got 37 seconds left. Just one time for a face-off, maybe one more shot. Then we should be heading to the championship game later on today. Curtis trying to get a shot. Just doesn't. 20 seconds left. Seth turns the puck over. But a kid falls down and then... That's offsides, but that's okay. Seth just is going to just get it out. One last shot and it's game. What a game here, folks. 7-1. Junior Preds turned it on in the third. Got the goals they needed. Secures them a spot in the championship no matter what happens in the Phoenix game. So we will be back here 12-15 against either Phoenix or the Flyers.